not exactly sure why it's taken me 3 months to do one of these, but yeah, here we are. So yeah, welcome back to another weekend vlog. The first one I've done in 2021 in April. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't want to do one of these. I felt maybe I couldn't be bothered doing them. And yeah, also kind of ironic, this is the first weekend vlog in 2021 that I'm wearing this. The Liverpool shirt that I got for my birthday. Well, I bought before Christmas, but I kept until my birthday. And I'm actually going to be either ordering or buying 2 more. But when I get them, I'll make a video on them and I will let you know. Well, you'll let you know. Obviously, you'll know what shirts they are when you see them. But yeah, I won't spoil them yet. But yeah, I've also... I think I'll just talk about the football in this one. Just quickly toss in Spider-Man Miles Morales because I beat it. And, well, I beat it like a couple of weeks ago. And, yeah, a book that I've been reading. So, yeah, it's Easter Sunday. So, obviously, I've got an Easter egg. It's there somewhere. I've been playing a bit of PSP games. I played a bit of Pursuit Force Extreme Justice on the PSP. That's a pretty decent little game there. It's not the worst. It's I wouldn't call it one of my top 5 PSP games, but it is fun. So yeah. But yeah. If you guys want me to expand these weekend vlogs, like instead of just talking about football, maybe like do like next week do like my top 5 books of 2020 or something, or maybe do like top 5 games of the last few years. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of just want to show this shirt off. I don't know why I'm sitting up like this proudly with my chest out, but I just want to show off this shirt. All right, I don't think I've ever worn it in a video before. This shirt, or the Scottish Cup final one from 1981. Yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. The book I've been reading is The Casual Vacancy. What's that? That is, yeah, disc sleeve for PS2 games. Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. It looks like a Carmack wrapper. I've said that before in a video ages ago. As you can see, I'm nearly about halfway through it. It's really good so far. I don't want to spoil it, but it's written by J.K. Rowling, obviously, but it's nothing like Harry Potter. Nothing. It's actually really good. It's really good. So, yeah, I can't really spoil it, but it's really good so far. Emotional at some points, scary at some points. Yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of F words, which I tend to try and ignore, but yeah. Anyway, football. So, yeah, Rangers won the league a month ago. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a month ago that Rangers won the league. I mean, and yeah, they drew 1-1 with Celtic at Parkhead. Morelos scored against Celtic. I'm just really happy that Morelos finally scored against Celtic. Yeah, it ended 1-1. I think if they'd have beat Dundee United, then that draw against Celtic would have won us the league. But I just wanted to win the league anyway. It would have been nice to win at the Parkhead, but I just wanted to win the league. I didn't care how we got it as long as we won the league. And yeah. So yeah, I think we beat who was it? St Mirren, I think it was 3-0. I don't know. This is like a month ago. I can barely remember last week. I mean, I think it was St Mirren 3-0 at Ibrox, the one where all the fans turned out outside the stadium. I mean, I don't get this. Like, we can go to shops and we can go to work and people are allowed to go back to school. And yet we're not allowed to go to football matches for another month. And charity shops and clothes shops and games shops in Northern Ireland aren't opening until the 12th of June. Which is, yeah, I think these restrictions, while understandable, are a little, ridiculous. I mean, I understand the restrictions, but I think June the 12th, another 2 months just to walk into a shop and buy a football shirt, it's just kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, Rangers champions, not really much else to say, and yeah, I think the nail in the coffin, I think, was Celtic losing to Ross County, again. Ross County knocked them out of the cup, 2-0 at Parkhead, and then they beat them 1-0 in the league. I think that's pretty much what sealed Celtic's fate. The losing at Ross County, in my opinion. What else is there? Oh yeah, yesterday. What happened to Chelsea? What happened? Like Chelsea and West Brom, 5-2. 5-2. to West Brom. 5-2. West Brom. What is football these days? Like, a Chelsea team that hadn't lost for 3 months before the international break, come back, all of a sudden they're losing 3-1. Like, they hadn't lost a game for 3 months under Thomas Tuchel. Then they play West Brom after the international break and they lose 5-2. And then Liverpool, thankfully Liverpool actually managed to win, unbelievably. Yeah, we actually managed to win 3-0 against Arsenal. I mean, to be fair, it is Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal are not bad. There's probably teams with dead pigs that can beat Arsenal at this point. I mean, honestly, Liverpool had 14 shots. I don't know how many shots Arsenal had. 2. Arsenal were playing at home and they had 2 shots. No wonder Arsenal fan TV is just... I mean, I think Claude passed away, so maybe making fun of Arsenal fan TV isn't the best idea right now. So, yeah. But yeah, rest in peace, Claude. I didn't see much of him, but he seemed like a passionate fella. He cared about his club, so... Yeah, I liked what I saw of him. So yeah, rest in peace, Claude. You seemed like a nice fella. So, yeah, all I've seen is clips of him arguing with, what do you call him? That clown that walks about with the hat, the bottle, and the headphones, the jacket. Like, what's his name? Ty, that's his name. All I've seen is clips of him arguing with Ty and saying it's time to go. But yeah, a lot of people are going to miss Claude, including me. I was kind of sad when I heard that. Anyway, yeah, Liverpool beat Arsenal 3-0. Why do we not... hang on, camera. Sorry about that. Why do we not start Diogo Jota more? Why does Diogo Jota not start? Like, Firmino starts. I understand why we're starting Firmino. He's like a great player. He brings playmaking to the team. But if Salah and Mane aren't scoring a lot, why do we keep playing Firmino? Like, we need goals, and Jota scores pretty much every time he plays. So just start Jota. Like, I love Firmino. Firmino's one of my favourites, but honestly, if we need goals, just start Diogo Jota. Because, to be honest, if we need goals, we should just start him more, because he scores literally every time he plays. So why doesn't he just start from now on? I mean, he was on the pitch for 25... It was 0-0 when he came on. He was on the pitch for 15 minutes. Like, it was 0-0 when he came on, right? 15 minutes with him on the pitch, it's 3-0. 3-0. Who scored it? I think it was Salah got the second one, wasn't it? And, yeah. So, 3-0 win last night, and Rangers haven't played yet. As I record this, they're currently supposed to be playing, I think, Cove Rangers or something. I think, Footloose, if you're watching this, I think it was either Cove Rangers or Brewer Rangers that knocked out Hearts. Sorry. I did kind of have to laugh when I heard that Hearts got knocked out by some hiding league team. Yeah, so Hearts getting knocked out of the cup, Arsenal losing. Footloose, you're probably not having a good weekend right now, are you? Although, I think next week, I might actually be doing just a load of commentary videos, because I think Footloose is kind of watching my Tomb Raider anniversary replay through at the minute, or Let's Replay, as I called it. Yeah, I decided to replay those games and call them Let's Replay, because I did Let's Plays of them years ago, back in like 2017, and they're awful. So yeah, I've now Let's Played both of them, and if I ever get Underworld on PS2, or if I get around to having some recording stuff that lets me record the PS3, then I will probably do Underworld at some point. Although I'll probably just have to get the PS2 version or something. I mean, Underworld is a great game, but Underworld doesn't have any bosses, and it also could be kind of confusing. But Natla is a villain in that game, so yeah, I was really happy to see that, because I liked Natla from the first game. So yeah, anyway, what else was there? I think City won yesterday, but literally, when Liverpool are top of the league, no one will shut up about it. But when City are top of the league, you can check yourself, check the Facebook and Twitter or something. When City are top of the league, literally no one cares. No one cares when City are top of the league. But yet when Liverpool are top of the league last year, nobody shuts up. You know what I mean? Literally no one cares when City win the league. But yeah, when Liverpool win the league, no one, oh, it's a team to the title, stop the season, COVID's going to ruin everything. Well, I mean, COVID did ruin everything, to be fair, but yeah. Anyway, Spider-Man Miles Morales, that was pretty much the same as 2018. It was just a bit shorter. It took place at Christmas time. I mean, the story's a bit different. I like the story, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to talk about the story. I think some of the sound effects weren't as satisfying. I mean, the sound effects were still satisfying, but I don't think they were as satisfying as the 2018 Spider-Man game. I think the sound effects in that game, particularly the combat ones, were like where you perform a finisher or when you knock out an enemy. That's a satisfying noise. But yeah, I think Spider-Man PS4 games probably have my favourite stealth in any game ever. I mean, I'm not a stealth fan, but the stealth in those games is just so much fun. I mean, honestly, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any Spider-Man t-shirts. So if I ever let's play, next time I do a PS4 let's play, it'll have to be with comments turned off. I apologize for that. But if I ever get around to doing PS4 gameplays again, it'll be with the comments turned off because I just hate getting bot spam comments, and particularly on Facebook. Spam messages on Facebook does my head in. I get like 3-4 of those a week, like seriously. And anyone who's watching this, spam messages on Facebook do my head in. And so yeah, if I ever do a PS4 playthrough, it'll have to be with comments turned off. But yeah, I haven't played much of Tomb Raider. I've played a couple of levels in Tomb Raider 3. I passed Nevada. I think I'm in the Area 51, which is a good level, but Tomb Raider, I need to go to the toilet, guys. Hang on. Okay, I'm back from that little necessary break for, toiletry reasons. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to get my phone out of my pocket. Yeah, I think I was talking about Tomb Raider. Yeah. Nevada and Tomb Raider 3 was okay, but Tomb Raider 3 is probably my least favorite Tomb Raider besides Angel of Darkness. It's just some of the confusing stuff that game expects you to figure out is just absurd. Like, if you've played that game, some of the stuff it expects you to figure out is just absurd. Like, it's so confusing. And I'm just not a fan of Tomb Raider 3, to be honest. It's not a bad game, but man, it's confusing. And yes, this shirt actually does feel bad here, because I'm just gonna sit up here. Do you guys think I've lost weight? Do you like any summer? I'm just wondering. I don't feel too much different. I mean, I've lost 1.5 stone since Christmas, but yeah, and that's my phone going off. What is that? Yeah, Rangers versus, yeah, you can see that. Rangers versus Cove Rangers, pinned life score. Anyway, yeah, last revelation. I think I just skipped the level Chambers of Tulun because I got to that level, didn't see, and it was I couldn't get past it, so I thought, I just looked it up. Am I missing any collectibles? And I saw that I'm not, so I just skipped the level, and yeah. I mean, I can't wait to finish Last Revelation. I've heard Last Revelation is hard, but I've heard Last Revelation is also a great game. And from what I've played, it is great. Tomb Raider 3 is okay. It's confusing, but it's not bad. But I think Last Revelation is probably better. And yeah, I think yeah, as I said earlier with my Let's Plays, I do want to do some commentaries next week. To help Footloose catch up on the Let's Play. Because, I want to, I just think my next Let's Play, hang on, is this. Yeah, this is going to be my next Let's Play, but I think I'll actually start it maybe the week after next week. That is, if Footloose has caught up on the, it has finished watching the Tomb Raider Anniversary Let's Play, because I just want everyone to enjoy my Let's Plays at the same time. So yeah, can't wait to do Tomb Raider, Toy Story 2, not Tomb Raider, not Tomb Raider 2. Although once I've beat that game a few more times in the future, maybe I'll do that one as well. But yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this week, guys. I would go watch the Rangers match, but it's on Premier Sports, and I don't have Premier Sports, so probably just watch highlights later or something. Also, I'm just going to mention this: if Rangers beat Cove Rangers. If Rangers beat this Cove Rangers Highland League team tonight, which they probably will, they'll get Celtic in the next round at Ibrox. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to go and probably read or just watch some more wrestling. And yeah, see you next time.